How are we going, people? Just waiting for everyone to get on. Hopefully everyone's having an amazing afternoon, Monday afternoon. Cool. So as we're just waiting for everyone to get on, from say last night and this morning, it seems like everyone's got their stack helmet on. It seems like everyone is just basically crashing and burning, and what that means is that it really comes to a lot of perspectives. What happens to a lot of people over the weekend when they're having this fantastic time, they're drinking and the rest of it, and when Monday comes up, people really start to struggle. People really let me just get out of this for a moment. Everyone's sending me messages. Where is the live stream? Well, it's on my page. So let's start. All right, we are back. Gotta love this internet. It just keeps dropping in and out. It's there to test us, guys, yeah? All right, so let's get this started. We're on the page. People can start jumping on when they want. So the whole motivation to this live stream, it comes from a different perspectives, yeah? A lot of people's marriages are breaking up. A lot of people's relationships are breaking up. A lot of people are having mental breakdowns. It is because they aren't just in control of their mind, that they're getting up with no direction. They don't know what they're doing or when they're going to do it. And then they're looking for help. And obviously that's why I want to hold this emergency live stream. That's why I want to add value, because I've been there before. But what happens, guys? You don't want to wait until shit hits the fan. You don't want to wait until you need to get motivated, because I'm speaking and working with so many people, and this is the problem. Their relationships are breaking up, and there's no wonder they're single parents, yeah? Their marriages are breaking up, and they're wondering why this is happening. Their kids are all over the place. They're not enjoying their working environment, and they're going in circles. And the reason why this keeps happening to so many people, and the reason why so many lives are getting destroyed, and the reason why people are living every day like zombies, it is because they aren't stopping and they don't really know what they want. So what's happening with that is, just give me a second, is this, cool. Just give me the thumbs up, guys, if you can still hear me with that. For some reason, the internet is starting to play up a little bit. Cool, just give me thumbs up if you guys can hear, that's cool. Everyone's asking, are you on? And the reason why this is such an emergency, because from the weekend to Monday, people are getting themselves in such a state that people are talking about taking their lives, yeah? And I'm getting emails, I'm getting messages. And the scary thing is that people are wondering, why am I getting a problem in my relation? People wonder why they're going in circles. People are just going, and this is the scary thing is, you go out on the weekend, you absolutely fuck yourself up, then you drag yourself to work and you go, oh my God, I have to face this reality. I have to face, well, what am I going to do with my life now? Because you don't put any time, you feel like it's just going to happen. I don't mind letting people go, okay, don't force things. But if you don't have an understanding of what you're doing and how you're going to be able to get to where you want to go, the problem with that is, people, the reason why your marriages are fucking up, because it's a reflection of your inner world. The reason why your relationships are fucking up, because it's your inner world. And people aren't understanding that. You have to stop this, because it's destroying everything in your life. You can't just go, oh, look, I need help. Yes, I'm going to be there. Yes, this is a safety net, yeah? And I've known this because I haven't been married, but I know how to fuck up my life quite well. And I obviously know how to take it to exceptional levels as well. What happens is, people are building a materialistic crust. And what this materialistic crust is, that they're coming to an understanding. Just give me a second here, because I think it's where we're at. Cool. It's coming to a materialistic crust for where and what we are doing is not serving them, because they are living this fake life. They are, some ladies are doing themselves up and they're going out partying with their friends, but that's only going to last for so long. How many times can you go out? How many times can you get dressed up? How many times can you, take selfies of your bum and, you're looking like that? There needs to be an outlook on the future. There needs to be an understanding, like, what am I doing? Because when all that glitz and glamour goes, when all the fun goes, when the lights are off and the dust settles, what happens, people, is your reality of who you are is going to be there. And people aren't understanding that they're not spending enough time to working on themselves. They're not spending enough time to stop doing the stuff that which is important, that at the end of the day, yes, it's urgent, but 2 weeks later, if you haven't done it, is it going to be important? Is it going to make a difference? No, it isn't. So, and this is a very strong message to everybody, because I speak to so many people and I was getting messages saying, look, Lee, I'm dreading Monday, and I don't want to go to work, and I don't want to do this, and I don't want to go and see my partner, and I don't know what's going on. The problem is you are focusing and concentrating on too many things of what you don't want in your life. Yeah? People can write me an encyclopedia or a best-selling novel on what they don't want. That's why you're receiving that. The universe is going to be a mirror and a reflection of what you have in your inside of you, what's in your inner world. And people, enough is enough of, I don't know why my relationships are failing. I don't know why I'm a single mom. I don't know why I'm a single dad. I don't know why, I don't know what's going to happen. The problem is you actually do, because you're creating it. You aren't spending enough time to work on yourself and to stop with that scatter and stop doing what is wrong. Stop driving what is broken. What that means is stop driving what is broken is, why are you still doing what isn't serving you? Because it comes to Monday, some people are in suicide modes, people are on antidepressants, people are hiding away, people have got hangovers, so on and so forth. So you need to understand, people, that all this stuff that's going on in your life, you need to start doing something different. And this is for the people that have messaged me, and I hope a lot of you are watching this, that I'm sending this with love. That when life and shit hits the fan, oh my God, I need a savior. I need to do something different. I don't know what's going on. And what happens is you get caught up with doing activity, and it's removing you far and taking you far away from who you truly are. It's taking you far away from your being. The problem with that is as well, that you are still driving the broken ship, or still driving the broken vehicle, and that's because you have broken understandings of who you are. You have broken inner mind strategies, you have broken dreams, you have broken hopes. But until you work on yourself or be around someone to start reprogramming you, start changing your thoughts, your feelings, your beliefs and actions, you are always going to be going in circles. You can't feel like, I'm going to start one day, then stop for two, then start again. That's the nut bush. Boom, boom, boom. You put a toe in and take a toe out. You're playing Twister. And of course, you're going to get twisted results. So people, from all the people that have messaged me and saying, oh my God, it's Monday, that your week actually starts Sunday. You should be preparing for your week on Sunday. And that's what I do. I prepare every day before. Like, I will prepare for Saturday, on Friday, for Friday, for Thursday. And that's how you start to be able to move forward. Coco, how are you, my sister? I was just making sure that this is working, because the internet's been playing a little bit. Hey, how do I pronounce your name? Adria Star, thank you for being on. And the thing is, which is scary, this is what's scary. People, when things are good and when we're not associated where we're going wrong in our lives, what happens is, when life gets hard, when people are taken away from us, when we are forced to focus on the truth, this is the problem right here. We will do things to move ourselves from the truth. We will get busy to take ourselves away from the truth. We will occupy ourselves, Garima, how are you, sister, to take ourselves from the truth. So the thing which is ridiculous is we start blaming others. We start pointing the finger, that we need to sort our shit out, because at the end of the day, what the universe is giving you or not is a complete reflection of what you have inside of you. So you can put on a big song and dance. You can do that, people. And look, if you're going out Sunday getting fucked up, and then Monday you're going, oh my God, I have to go to work, I have to be in that environment, that's not going to be a great recipe, is it? So what I say to you all, you need to start planning. You need to start preparing. You can't have the body of your dreams and just go to the gym and just lose weight in a week. Or you can't have a sustainable bank account if you're not putting energy in anywhere else, or if you're not exchanging that. It's just not going to happen. You're putting activity up. But the thing, what I say to you people, that it's all about programming your computer. And the reason why it's resistance and it's hard, because you are stop and starting. This is why you are a single parent. This is why you are broke. This is why you're unhappy. This is why all you talk about is negativity. This is why you bitch and moan about everyone else. And this is the truth. This is not me being hard, and you know what you say and you know what you don't. So and I'm looking at the emails, 13 emails and about 5 or 10 inboxes, and other people have contacted me somewhere else. The problem where people are having, exactly, Coco, you need structure. Don't worry about what I teach you. Don't worry about goals, because I don't like goals. You need to start finding something in yourself which is energy, which is an identity, which is love, which is something in you that is going to give you that energy. Because I always talk about, and I've really been taking my awareness to, the vibration that I'm in today, is that going to be good enough for me wanting to achieve what I want? Am I going to be, do you know what I'm saying? Is my vibration, is my energy, is my knowledge, is my application better today than it was yesterday? If not, I'm going backwards. If yes, let's go. And then tomorrow, I will revise myself, and I go, okay, I know what I did yesterday because I do my daily debrief, and am I moving forward? Have I achieved something else? Have I learned something different? Am I applying myself in any different manner? Like this morning, it's been fantastic. Had a really cool meeting with Natalie Jane and her business partner Summer, and they're going into the twin hair repair system, and they're really going to teach women how to get themselves out of the 9 to 5, not have to work for someone, and have your own dreams and desired outcomes and inspirations, creating that yourself. And then obviously the vehicle, they're great hairdressers, and stylists. So that's amazing. Their story is going to empower women. So we're working with creating that. Then, I've had my coaching calls with other people. There's other people that I've been seeing, I've been making contact with, and the next big thing that I want to talk to you guys about is obviously understanding certain structures, understanding family, understanding humans, When you can understand yourself, because what happens is we want to change everything else, We want to be able to move this, we want to change that, we want to change a relationship, we want all this stuff, but the problem is we don't have it inside of us. So remember this, write this down. The universe and our reality is a direct reflection and mirror of what we have going inside. So wouldn't you be working on your inside? Wouldn't you be working on your internal structure, your belief system, your values, your inner mind, your inner world, whatever? Of course you fucking should. Unfortunately, people spend 90% out of their head and doing this stuff and going around and smoking and taking drugs and fucking drinking alcohol, and then they're wondering the pain is still in there, because that's who you are. Out here is just a reflection. It's an illusion. So people, the reason why this is an emergency fucking live stream, because you need to stop fucking talking. You need to stop with your excuses. You need to stop, this and the rest of it. You're lucky that people are still hanging around with you. You're lucky that you got a roof over your head. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the word luck, but you guys use that. You're blessed that people are still hanging around with you, or that you're still on this planet, because there's a reason why people are single. There's a reason why families fuck up. There's a reason why people get thrown in jail. There's a reason why people cheat. There's a reason why you're broke. There's a reason why you're overweight. There's a reason why you're rich. There's a reason why you've got the body of your dreams. Because it has nothing to do with your All right, we're back. This internet's been playing out. It always happens when you're getting the energy going on. Just give me the thumbs up, guys, if you can still hear me there. Because it should be, cool, we're back on. I can see on my computer. So, why am I saying this? Because I want this to stick, I want this to really start to stick. And this is where we're at. What people need to understand, that you need to be putting in some effort every day, Not, okay, one day here, then one day there, I'm going to put my feet up and watch a movie and the rest of it. If you want results, if you want to be exceptional, and the people go, I don't want to be exceptional, I just want to be okay. Well, when you're just being okay and you drop those standards, you fall to shit, If you say, I don't want to be exceptional, everyone wants to be exceptional, everyone wants to be healthy, everyone wants to be wealthy, everyone wants to give back to the world, everyone wants a beautiful family, everyone wants to be creating an amazing empire, everyone wants self-love, everyone wants to build great relationships, everyone wants a purpose and passion, because that is the 6 human needs, The 2 spiritual needs is growth and contribution. When you don't have growth and contribution, it drives you crazy, and you drive yourself fucking crazy, as you know. So understanding you need variety. You want to contribute. It's love and connection. It's all the other ones as well. So you need to understand this. People, Stop talking about what you don't have. Yeah? Stop this and the rest of it. Stop taking it out on other people. Stop using other people for a boxing bag. Start to face the truth that you are the only one that's going to change you and your world, and then your world around you will start to change because of you. You are the chain reaction. You drop that, boom, you have the ripple effect. If you're not dropping yourself and allowing yourself to have the ripple effect by putting out energy, by growing your vibrational frequency, then you're never going to be anywhere in your life. Yeah? Another thing. There are too many show ponies in this world that show up and it's all this glitz and glamour. They might have a huge network. They might get lots of likes and loves, but it's all fake. It's all fucking fairy floss. It's a show bag syndrome, and it's massive here in Melbourne and in Australia. You see these people wanting to show up. Some are coaches, some are, basically public figures, and they are all full of shit. They all full of shit. They will tell you what you want to hear. They will program your mind to what you want, and you need to wake up to that, because the thing with this is, and where our society is going, is our society is actually awakening. Yeah, we are awakening. We are understanding that we aren't just human beings. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. But there are other people that are too fucking lazy, and they start to bring everyone down. And then we go, oh, hold on, maybe we aren't evolving. That's not right. As humans, we are evolving. We're starting to wake up. As a collective consciousness, we're starting to wake up. So let's keep it going. You will know when you are feeling better. It starts to feel great. You know when you educate yourself. Oh my God, I've learned so much. You know when you lose weight, the feeling that it gives you. Because the growth that we experience as a human consciousness and collective is so powerful at the moment that the feeling that you feel is huge. I know some of the stuff that's been happening to me and evolving my team, the people that I've been coaching, the people that are, on by my side, has been massive. Absolutely massive. Sometimes I need to sit there and go, wow, is this actually happening? We've been approached by people that are going to be putting our retreats on a reality TV show. We've been approached by people that are being able to go overseas, start to take that's what I'm talking about, people. You put enough pressure on a stone, yeah? You put enough pressure on a stone and eventually turns to a diamond. Pretty big diamond, isn't it? It's a Herkimer diamond. So that's exactly how you are as well. Keep going every day. And the philosophy I actually told Natalie about this morning is like a river. A river is always flowing. Some days when it rains, which is belief, the river's going to flow higher and it's going to flow faster. Some days without, you might be feeling, you're not really believing as much. The river's going to be flowing a little bit lower and a little bit slower, but it is still flowing. It is still breaking through structures like rocks, challenges, limiting beliefs, whatever the way you want to relate them. But as long as you're still flowing. Another thing, you want to start getting excited about life. Stop taking advantage of life. If you don't have a bit of pep in your step, if you don't, with music, you get a little bit of it, you get your move on. If you don't, and that's why I say own your shit in style. If you look at my other posts, own your shit in style. What that means is stop worrying about everyone else. Stop worrying, I'm not good enough, or this person or that person, and start worrying about what's important. And what's important is you. Yeah? Don't worry about judgment or this and that and the rest of it, because at the end of the day, no one else is going to come and save you. Yeah? No one. I'll give you guys an example as well. This is another thing. There was a lot of people that I was contacting and then talking to them about, helping out and doing this and the rest of that. It's gone on false ears. But you know what I say to them? Garmin guys, I like that. Own your shit in style. Exactly. Own your shit in style. And the funny thing is, I remember one of my PAs actually accidentally tagged a person, yeah? And this person comes back to me, can you please not tag me without my consent? And then another person goes, well, can you not tag me? And I said, guys, I respect that, but can I tell you something? Facebook isn't the fucking real world, yeah? And I get tagged in probably over, say, 150, sometimes 300 posts, and I never... All right, we're back. Just give me the thumbs up, guys. Sorry, I lost a few people there as well. This internet, you're gonna have to fix. You're living in the city. You think it'd be good. So what I was saying is that people were, they were getting caught up with, this whole thing about tagging, and some of my PAs have just mixed the names up. So I said to these people, I said, look, to be honest with you, at the end of the day, all you need to do is press delete. All you need to do is just remove it, yeah. And they were like, oh yeah, because they're, and I'm like, you don't need to put it up on your post, but I'm going to say, one thing I'm going to tell you guys, that within 6 months to a year, you are going to thank me that I actually thought of you, or that the mistake of them tagging you, and they go, why do you say that? Because my name and my team are going to be helping so many people. We're going to be in so many different people's minds and hearts and in their homes around the world, that you're going to go, oh my God, I know that person, they tagged me. So it's a real change of shift, that maybe what people are seeing at the moment, they don't value you, but all of a sudden when you become the #1 transformational coach and you're helping so many people, you're going to go, look, I'm here. And that's the whole thing about the showbag syndrome, yeah? And you need to get out of that, because people are like, oh, I'm just going to put my foot in here and that. And why I'm telling you this is it's the same thing that's happening inside of you, that all of a sudden you've got this confidence and you want to go and do something, but it's too late, or you get motivated by pain, or someone's going to leave you, or you start to realize how much of an idiot you look like, and that's what I would call this. Fucking wake up, people, yeah? And that's exactly what people need to do. Really need to start waking up, because people are putting too much emphasis, too much thought patterns on how they look. Let's puff up, let's get big, or the rest of it. But where is the structure? Where is the depth? How are you helping society? Yeah? And I always say to people, when I talk to people that want to obviously know more about what we're doing, I say, look, you've got two options. And this is how it is. You've got two options. You've got one option to make an excuse and just go back and do that and just live your average life. Or you've got the other option is actually to listen and believe in me, but more importantly, believe in yourself that you're better than what you're doing. So the reason why people do not take up an opportunity, because they're lazy, they're scared, and they have to do work to get out of it. But they will talk about, I want to change, but they want to take shortcuts. And you do this. Oh, but I want to do this. But you're going to do it your way. Or people that do not have any experience want to go and start creating their own rules, and I'll just do a little bit here and I'll do a little bit there. I'm like, and the reason why I say this to you all people, because that was me. I was getting nowhere very fastly, yeah? Nowhere fucking pretty quick. And the reason why, because you get caught up with ego. You get caught up with, instead of you putting the mirror and go, oh fuck, look at everything I need to change. You want to start putting the mirror on everyone else's faces. So what I say to you with love, you don't have time, yeah? And the thing is, when there's opportunities, you're right on this live stream now. A lot of people get on all the other stuff as well. A lot of people come to the retreats, they go to Tony Robbins, they go to anything else, and that's fantastic. Keep working on yourself. But what I'm going to tell you something is, you should be ashamed of yourself if you're sitting there and you've got a family and you've got fucking a girlfriend and a boyfriend. If you've got people that are inspiring to look up to you, it's a shame on you that you aren't doing everything in your power every day to be the best version of you. Because you are going to lead your family, friends, children, so on and so forth, not by what you say, by what you do. And when they grow up fucked up, yeah, and I'm not going to use all these terms. I'm going to be very real with you, raw, real, and ready. That when they grow up fucked up because of you, you're going to go, oh my God. Then you're going to have more problems. Then you're going to be going down in a deeper hole. And that's reality. That is reality. So parents, if they haven't sorted their shit out, it goes down the bloodline. And that's why you're looking at people like, how the fuck can you have children? You can't even look after yourself. Do you know what I'm saying, people? So it's time to wake up. It's time to say, hey, I'm here because I'm your friend, I'm your coach, and I understand that. And, the 40 messages that I receive and the other ones I receive from other people going, Lee, over the weekend, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm fucking lost. I'm overwhelmed, yeah? And then what happens on Monday? People need a stack helmet because they're coming down that fucking hard. They need a stack helmet because they're going to crack their head open, yeah? And it's a simple philosophy. When do you think the biggest suicide rate is? On Monday. Because people need to go, obviously the whole thing about work. Another thing that I was putting up in my post, that 61, and I put up I'm going to be talking about it tonight at 8 p.m., that 61% or 63% of people that are in a working environment or that are engaged, that are basically, not having their own business, is disengaged. That means they're functioning at 20 or 30% of their potential. Then you've got something like 20-something% of people that are completely not even there. They just rock up and they're zombies, yeah? Then you've got, I think it's 3-4% that they're only people that are engaged. So if you think about that, and then what do you think the #1 used to be the biggest epidemic, like asbestos, is the biggest mind crippling or mental illness, as people call it, happening in Australia and around the world is depression caused in the working environment. And we all know it. You know, I know when I had so many, you know, identities. There were so many layers. There was so much plaque that's clogging myself, because that's what happens. You're there, you lose your identity. And this is the thing, what happens. There's so many people that lose their identity. You go into a working place, they tell you when to eat, where to stand, what to do, what not to do, when to go to the toilet, how to speak, and you lose yourself. How the fuck can you grow and be someone that you need to be if people are smothering you? And this is a simple thing as well. One thing I'm going to say to the women and the men, less about how you look and all that, and more about how you look inside. Because if you're wanting beauty, if you're wanting attention, if you're wanting significance, if you're wanting contribution, if you're wanting love and connection and all the human needs, that glitz and glamour and the rest of it, looking pretty and getting all buffed up, I know tattoos and the rest of it contradictive, but guys, you know that I've got something in between this buffet of mine that is just good for a quick time. That is just energy. That's lust. Okay, cool. All right, let's have just a bang, bang, and then you're done with. If you want someone to respect you, if you want someone to love you, firstly, you have to respect yourself. Firstly, you have to love yourself, yeah? Because I go to a gym in Richmond down here, and everyone, there's Ferraris, Lamborghinis, there's Maseratis, the rest of it, yeah? And people walk around with their head up their ass. People walk, and you go to have a conversation. They want to know what you're on, how much protein you're having, and they talk like this. And I'm thinking, fuck, can't we talk about, you know, who's saving? Not everyone's like that, but this is society, people. And all these mythologies that are going on. So, you know, I spend time, and I live in Melbourne, but live in Bali as well. And the time that you go, you see the people in Bali, they have nothing, but they are happy. You know, the guy's got no teeth, he's got half a thong, you know, he's got an old top. Cool, we're back to Ready to Rock. Everyone keeps saying, why is it cutting out in the good bit? So they've got hardly anything, but they actually appreciate what they've got. Back in Melbourne, we're blessed. Yeah, it's a very abundant filled country. There's stuff that we can do. Like, you look around where I'm looking now, there's huge big buildings, we've got everything, and so on and so forth. Like, I'm worse than a woman with toiletries, yeah, and I'll put my hand up. And in Bali, you can get a few little things here and there, and in Melbourne, you go there, there's, you know, two bloody highways for like two rows that you can get your stuff in. So what I'm telling you, people, is there's no such thing as no resources. I don't know what to do. You know, I'm stuck. I don't have the resources. It's got nothing to do with the resources. It's got everything to do with your mindset. If you are looking through the world like this, that's all you're going to get. Or if you're looking like that, you need to start changing your awareness. And the way you're going to start to change your awareness is stop driving a broken vehicle. That means your broken thoughts, your broken confidence. Confidence I don't like to use. You guys use that. It's more conviction, broken inner mind strategies, broken love strategy, broken how to express love, how to receive love. Because if you are driving a broken vehicle, what ends up happening? The tires are flat, plum, 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 and you're going on, so on and so forth, and it isn't fantastic, yeah? You know that the ride isn't going to be great. So you need to start understanding of working on your vehicle, and that is you. Repairing your vehicle. And the way you're going to repair your vehicle, like what I've been doing for 8 years, which saved my life, is getting a coach or getting someone or educating yourself firstly before you look within, before you look without, and start focusing on, okay, what do I want in my life? How am I going to get there? Start educating the mind, read good books, because don't wait until something happens to change. Do it now when you're prepared. Because if something comes up, you're going to be prepared for it, yeah? And oh my God, I need to lose weight because I've got diabetes, I've got the C word, whatever. Oh my God, you know what? I better do something with my bank account because I'm going to get kicked out of my apartment. That is called superficial motivation, because it isn't motivating you from your core. It is someone else or another entity that is forcing you to motivate yourself to grow. Not a great way to grow, because you're forced to grow. What about if you choose, I want to grow because, you know what, I'm always going to work on myself. And guess what? There's going to be challenges, but you're going to be better prepared for it. So again, own your shit in style. There's going to be a new logo that's going to be coming up. I better trademark that, because I know Garima likes it and a few other people are a bit of a check if it hasn't been trademarked. So let's get serious. I've got a coaching call in 2 minutes, so let's get serious. What I want to tell you, people, that why things start to fail in your life, because you start to focus on everyone's negatives. You start to focus on all the negatives in your workplace, in your gym, in your relationship, on your body or in your body, and then everything starts to get hard. How you can change your shit around, and especially in a relationship, especially in a marriage, especially in a friendship, especially in a one-on-one, especially in anything, is firstly start to focus on your strengths in here and in here. What are my strengths? What are my abilities? What am I great at? What fills me up? What can I give back to the world? What makes me feel sexy? What gives me that energy? All these questions, ask better quality questions and you'll have a better quality life, yeah? Because what happens is, and you know this, when you fuck up in life or when you have strategies and when you have all this static, is you're focusing on, oh, I hate my life, I'm no good, oh, I'm overweight, I'm broke, I don't know what I want to do. So do you know what I'm saying? Hey, Elaine and Maddie, good, you guys get on right now, I'm about to finish. And this is what happens. People go, they focus on everything we don't want. They focus in on and start to talk about it. It shouldn't even come into your head. You want to be, Maddie goes, Hollywood, there you go. You want to be creating your strengths. Because when you create your strengths in you, it reflects out. So remember this, the universe is a reflection and a universal consciousness of a mirror which is inside of you. So what you see and what you're receiving is in you. Unfortunately, people, they do notice or they don't, but they want to change out here and inside is still fucked up. Why don't you have the love? Why don't you have the wealth? Why don't you have the body? Why don't you have the mindset? Why don't you have breaking through this pain? So on and so forth. It is because your inner world is way too strong. Because this is the thing. People say, Lee, how do you know? How do you know that I'm doing this? Or how do you know that I'm lying? It's a simple thing. Because I see people's results or not results. I see people going in circles. You tell someone to do something, it's like Roadrunner. And then they're going, yeah, but you know, some people grow quicker and some people do this. Now, hold on a second, because if you had 1 week, would you be happy from what you're doing in your life now? No way. Eleni goes, go within so that you'll never have to go without. Exactly. And Maddie goes, no results. And it's simple, because I always ask myself the question, you might see me, guys, you know, people see me when we're one-on-one, you know, I'm a joker, I'm a party boy, you know, I'm always reading, educating myself. But the thing is, I'm always reevaluating myself, you know, or always revising myself, saying, am I doing something better than I was doing yesterday? You know, am I doing something more than I was doing yesterday? Yes or no? I don't just get up and go, let's just fucking be a zombie and let's just, you know, just go this way, go that way. I'm always revising myself. And this is the thing that comes to me. So, and I say this with love. People that I've worked with, people that have messaged me, and they wonder why they are going in circles. And you know what they say to me? When his shit hits the fan, I need help. My partner did this has happened, or this is going on, or I need to come to your workshop, I need to do that. Okay. And guess what happened? They stop fighting for maybe 30 seconds with their partner, and then they go, no, everything's good now. See, it always happens, too much power. And then what I was saying is they stop fighting with their partner, and then all of a sudden they go, everything's sorted. No. Everything's sorted up here. Everything is sorted right in front of you, but you still have those strategies. You still have those broken understandings. And again, people, I will say this. Stop driving a broken vehicle, because you can put out, but you know what happens? If you don't know you've got a puncher, over time that you're driving with that puncher, your tire is going to go flat, and before you know it, you're driving and you're going to flip and you're going to fuck your vehicle up, and that's exactly what happens to you. So stop driving a broken vehicle, because that is you. People that go, oh, at the moment, look, I don't need this now, I'm okay. What happens if that partner leaves you, life gets hard, you're going to go further back because you unconscious. All right, we're back. Keeps cutting out. What's happening is that you don't constantly feel the pain right at the moment, yeah? So what's happening is limiting decisions, exactly. And then what happens, we're back, just give me thumbs up. I don't know what's happening with this internet. I'm going to have to get the guy, he's on a little hamster wheel, he's running around, need to make sure that he's rocking that out. Just give me the thumbs up if you guys can. Good, awesome. So we're gonna rock this out pretty much, and it comes down to that understanding of working on yourself every day, working on yourself and being able to do that. And people, do not catch yourself. do not speak, but catch yourself if you are speaking about anything that you do not desire. Because people are actually okay with, well, I fucked up, I let myself down. Not good enough. You didn't fuck up, you're learning. Oh, I could have done this better. Oh, I've taken a shortcut. Because what I will say to people is that, what needs to happen, that if you ain't wanting to grow, but why are you accepting everything and anything but exceptional? Why are you accepting anything and everything but exceptional? And it comes down to it. And then you see these pretenders, you see these people showing up. And at the end of the day, they want to just tell broken, vulnerable people what they want to hear. And then I'm looking at it like, tell the person the truth. The person needs to fucking man up. The lady needs to stop doing this. They need to do that. If you take that, oh, you hurt my feelings, hold on a minute. Your feelings don't even exist because you need that growth. And that's what people need to start understanding. You can get there and then you can turn the mirror away because you can say, that person hurt my feelings. This is judgmental. Who the fuck is he? Who the fuck is she? Rah, rah, rah. And you turn the mirror away from yourself. Every day you want the mirror there. What do I need to work on? What do I need to face? How am I going to change myself? Can I do better? That's what you need to be doing every day, people, because you know what? We are growing. We are awakening. As a human species, or a species, as human and as a species, we're evolving, we're awakening. There is a mass awakening. So let it keep going on because it's the flow. We are starting to awaken. There are a lot of us that are going backwards, but we can grow. So what I want to leave you with, people, is be very mindful of what you're saying and focusing on what you're doing. And don't take the time off. Don't go and celebrate if you don't have the results. Don't go and go about balance. People talk about balance. You know what balance is to me? That you need to understand you don't have balance. If you don't fucking have the results, if you aren't helping the people that you want, if you aren't creating that relationship, if you aren't 100% happy, or not 100%, but if you're not close to it, then why are you taking your foot off the accelerator? Because really what happens, well, that shows me, and this is exactly how my coaches, that you don't want it bad enough. You don't want to change, because change means closing the doors, not worrying about going here, seeing this person, closing the doors, putting your head down, bum up, putting energy out, educating yourself, contacting people, changing yourself, doing whatever it takes to get the results today. Not yesterday or tomorrow, fucking today. Be present, be honest, and face the truth. And that's exactly, do you think that I like to be in my apartment for most of the fucking day, 12 hours, spending messages, putting live streams on, so on and so forth, then going to the gym, running, doing my SPs, studying, watching DVDs, watching YouTubes, reading books? That's what I want to do. That's my passion. But do you know what I'm saying? That takes up, most of my day. But people, of course I could be, let's kick back on the beach. Let's go and travel. Let's, sit under a tree. But I always want to grow. My results aren't too bad. But if I want to keep growing, if I want to keep getting my message out, then that's the work ethic, yeah? That's the mentality. But to have a shortcut and to basically call it a success hack is by putting it all in here, and it aligns within here, and then out here it becomes easy and effortless. So to finish this off, share this message with anybody that is having basically what people have, a breakdown. Monday comes, oh my God, what am I doing? I hate my job, I hate my body, I hate my partner, I hate where I'm living. Well, what the fuck are you going to do about it, people? Because you can't always go out and throw the line or throw the life buoy and say, hey, look, I'm here, I need some help. No, you need to know how to swim to the boat. Learn how to swim to the boat, come to the boat, and then I'll pull you up to the boat and we go sailing towards your desired outcomes, okay? So people, stop taking advantage of your time. Understand how blessed you are. Stop judging. Stop being, stop fucking using other people as a boxing bag, so on and so forth. And now is the time. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, now. Be present, because the biggest thing where we're failing in this world today, we aren't present. Oh, this happened yesterday. Oh my God, I've got all this to do. But you're here today. Grasp onto today and start understanding being present this is what it's about. And another thing, fill your mind, fill your heart, and make sure that every word that comes out your mouth is serving you to move you to a high existence, serving you to be that better person. Because once you get out of your heart and into your head and go and judge and go, hold on a minute, Why did you say that? Or so on and so forth. What you're doing is you're removing yourself from who you are. Get on with it. What results do you want? Have it down here. Put it up there. Look at it every day. And that's why I say to you people, fucking wake up. It's a wake-up call. And the reason why it's a wake-up call, because how many people message me today, Sunday, even Saturday, Lee, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I'm getting overwhelmed. I don't know if this is working. I read this book. I did that. Yeah, fantastic. Then what are you doing about it? Do you know what I'm saying? I will lead you people. I will help you. And I'm going to be really honest. There are some people that have come back from what we do, come back even from Tony Robbins, come back from, DeMartini, come back from, Shamra, come back from all this, and even the stuff that I do. And they go back and do nothing. And then they say, oh my God, and I need a refund, and this didn't work, and all this bullshit, and it's a lie. And then they blossom like a flower, but then they go back into their dark environment and they start to rot, yeah? And that is so fucking sad, because then they start to bring their shit, like you're there to help people. And it gets me really, really upset, and it saddens me that they would even have the nerve to bring in their shit, but you see them blossom, you see them grow, and you're like, what are you doing? Oh, this happened and I want that. And I'm just like, well, people, there's a reason why you're single. There's a reason why you're broke. There's a reason why you're in pain. There's a reason why you're fucking and going in circles, and you just showed it. Do you know what I mean? You might as well stamp that. And that's exactly what happens, and we need to face that. I know when I fuck up, so on and so forth. Elaine goes, now, and Natalie goes, boom, being present is so powerful. And that's exactly right, guys, is being present in the moment, concentrating, getting it done, and being there for one another. It is 100%. So this is a big wake-up call, because like I said, I've had a lot of messages from people. I've had people saying, you know what, fuck, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't want to go to work. There's people that have had a sickie today. But then on the other hand, I've got, Natalie was up at, what was she, up at 10 to 5. She ran down, you would have seen her live stream this morning. She ran down to the pier. She's jogging, she's walking, she's doing her programming. She was here at 8:30. She caught it, and, we're ready to go. 8:30 rocking at people. Some people aren't even up yet. So it's what you put in and that's the end of the day. And you can see that. What people put in and how much they want to go, that is going to lead the way, because your actions prove louder than words. Yeah. And that's what it's about, because it's nothing to do with the action. It's the consciousness and the knowing and identity of the correct energy for the action. What that means is the consciousness, stepping into that vehicle, the knowing, understanding, okay, when I'm going to get the result, and the identity, the person, the character, the capabilities of who you need to be able to achieve that. Yeah. Guys, this is a recording. If I've spoken too fast, good, you can record it. But this is for the people in your life that you need to go, wake up, life is too short. If you're okay with this, which they aren't, because why would you ask someone, are you okay just being shit? Are you okay with the negativity? No, they're not. Of course they're not. So why would you ask them? So what I say, people, let's start putting our head down, our bum up, start pressing the pause button, pause to the outside scatter, stop driving a broken vehicle, start repairing your vehicle, and start doing it today. Yeah? Have an amazing day. I will see everyone for the collective consciousness, which I'm taking into a lot of huge organizations, into the corporate, into network marketing teams. So if you're someone that has a network marketing team, building a business, a relationship, has an empire or whatever, I'm going to be teaching how to build a collective consciousness to have a very efficient, happy, safe, and high producing working environment. Take care, guys. See you tonight at 8 p.m. Have an awesome day.